What's up, Taurus? This is Jesse with 44 Astro with a new moon tarot reading for the new moon coming up on March 10th. It's going to be at 20 degrees Pisces. It will be at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be in the 28th mansion of the moon, which is all about completion. It's time for completing something. But it's also kind of like understanding that you have to go out there and complete it. Don't just think about it, be about it. It's not the best for health, but you can read about it. I'll have the image up. The astrology right now is heavy in Pisces. There's a stellium going on with the sun, the moon, Mercury, and Neptune. And that's going to be taking place for Taurus Ascendant in your 10th or 11th house. So this could be a loss of job, right? Because the Pisces is all about loss. I mean, it's about secret enemies. It's about imagination, spirituality, faith, boundlessness, right? So it could be that you're having faith to get something done or imagination about something at your job. It could be you gain a secret enemy at your job and they are revealed, that type of thing. It could be that you lose your job. The completion of something. I mean, if it's 11th house, it could be loss of like friends or like, or you have to leave an area, your social sphere. It could be moving even away, because Pisces is kind of all about that. Also, there is a square. The only real hard aspect right now is right there. Uranus is going to be square Mars, so I would be careful of explosive or quick anger, but it could also be like a spontaneous sexual situation as well. But for a Taurus ascendant, you're talking in your 1st or 12th house. So that's the house of self, or like your persona of what you present to the world. So be careful of presenting yourself to the world in a very quick and like decisive way. I mean, it's not necessarily bad. It can be good to be that way, but it can also be extremely dangerous because it can present itself as anger. The card you got is it's time to take action. And the astrology kind of supports that. So it is time to take action, Taurus, on something that you maybe have been planning or thinking about. Like with heavy Piscean energy, it's not, most aren't going to want to move. They're going to be more like it's more dreamy energy, more ideas than action. So don't fall into that dreamy energy too much. Whoop, right there. Something sudden's happening for you because I saw that card. It's time to take action. It's going to be sudden action. Or something sudden happened, and it's got you feeling like it's a backstabbing. This looks like a heartbreak. This looks like somebody may have broke your heart. You feel like somebody went behind your back and did something, or somebody said something behind your back. Yeah, end of a cycle. And it's a time for completion. This mansion of the moon supports it. Even though a new moon is generally about new beginnings, but with it being in Pisces, it kind of cancels all that out, right? But endings lead to beginnings, so it makes sense that it would be that. So if it is the start of a new cycle for you, and it looks like it is, it's time to take action. So if someone did break your heart, if someone did, or if you've actually had heart trouble, watch what you eat, watch what you drink. I would say that to anyone. So like the main situation is the Tower. This is a sudden change, something that brought down the house. So as it shows in the picture, like lightning hitting the building. But it's crossed by this. So it brought whatever happened, whatever suddenly happened. It could literally be that something actually happened to your home, right? But most likely it's something that just kind of happened in your life suddenly. And it looks like it's got you, somebody either stole something from you, somebody was deceptive to you in some way, or you're just self-sabotaging, like in your head, about something that happened, and it's really got you upset and depressed, whatever this is, whatever this sudden change was. And it, in the near future says heartbreak. So whatever this sudden situation that happened is, it's going to cause you some kind of heartbreak. It could literally be physical. Somebody had a heart attack or something, or like even it could be that they died. I hate to say that, but there's not really, I wouldn't say necessarily death because there's no death card here. And I don't really see anything that suggests really death at all. Behind you says you made a decision. It looks like a separation. Something happened that you're separating from someone. Because someone made a final decision. Either you did or someone else did. And it's leading to this. It's leading to heartbreak. but your outcome card is really nice. So this needed to happen. Whatever this sudden thing that happened is, whether it's you found out somebody was cheating on you, like I said, it could be that you suddenly lost your job, anything like that. Because there's an ending here. You're going to gain a new perspective out of it. It may have been that you've been feeling stuck, and this is what's best for you. Because Tauruses don't like to move. They are the most stubborn sign. They get comfortable, and they like something. They're going to stay doing it. Like they're just going to be like, oh, this is good enough. You know what I mean? They're practical, very practical. But it's time to move. It's time to change. So whatever this is needs to happen. And maybe you knew it needed to happen, but you didn't really want to take the steps. And then the universe is like, well, I'm going to take the steps for you. It's just the way it works sometimes. You know, the unconscious influence is that you're a hardworking individual. You've been working hard. Maybe you've been working hard on this relationship specifically, or at this specific job, or whatever this is that suddenly changed for you. And whatever suddenly changed, even if it was like a loss of a family member, anything like that, or like a falling out with friends, it broke your heart. You didn't want it to happen in this way, but it did. And it could be somebody in close proximity to you that had heartbreak or something like this, or that lost their job or something, and it's breaking your heart. And I say that because we have this. This generally represents family or somebody you've known from the past, somebody that you've known for a long time. It's the giving and taking. Like right now, you feel like you're in this kind of giving and taking mode. Like either you're having to give to help someone out, or you felt like you were giving too much, or vice versa. You know, you felt like they weren't giving enough. So that's kind of what it's looking like, because this is you right now. Maybe you've been giving too much, and you're like, yo, I'm just done. Like, I don't want to give anymore. I've been giving so much, and I don't feel like I've been getting anything out of it, which leads to you walking away. Either you walked away or they walked away. And it could be, again, leaving a job as well. But it could also be a relationship, because we have this. But it could just be a sad situation. But this needs to be done. And it's going to lead you to the sun, which is very good. The advice is, don't close yourself off. If you are heartbroken, don't clam up. Don't get yourself away from the world. Be willing to offer the cup, or even be willing to accept the cup when it comes along. There's going to be either suitors if it was a relationship, or there's going to be job offers, or there's going to be opportunity. Don't miss the opportunity. The ending has to happen. It's time to take action. Don't let the heartbreak keep you from moving forward, because the outcome is good. Boom, in the spotlight. This is going to be good. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel alive again. You're going to feel young again. You're going to feel like whatever the situation that you left was, whether it was a job or a relationship or a friendship even, whatever it was, you're no longer going to feel that way. You're not going to feel stuck. You're not going to feel deceived. You're going to feel alive, vibrant, fresh like the sun, which is good. This is good. It seems like the reading seems rough, but if you're already going through it, you know it's rough. But the outcome is very good. Just the advice says, don't close yourself off. Be willing to accept and to give. It can be tough when you, in any situation that's heartbreaking, whatever the situation is, to want to put yourself back out there. But don't give up. Be willing to receive and accept and give the opportunity, because the opportunities are going to be there, whether it's financial, like a job or friendship. But if it's a relationship, be open. Keep yourself out there. That's what the sun's all about. So putting yourself out there. Shine your rays of light. Give out your light so that others can find you. Other like-minded individuals, so you can find your tribe. My guess is whatever this situation was, it wasn't your tribe. You were doing it because Tauruses are steady. They're willing to work. They're willing to do what they have to do. They're very reliable. Even though you knew it probably wasn't your tribe, but you didn't care. You're like, I'm reliable, and I will do what I need to do. But the situation needed to end it. It probably wasn't as healthy for you as what your tribe will be. And I think that's what's going to happen is you're about to find your tribe, either whether it's an individual or whether it's just a group setting. Anyway, Taurus, that's all I have. Please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it would help me, and it helps promote the video. So they'll share it more. But with that being said, you don't have to if you don't want to. But thanks for being here, and I hope to see you here again.